with the muggy diamonds, they never could fool us. Backstage at the shoulders, gon' choose up ATL.
Up next, the Suns taking on the Timberwolves. For the Phoenix Suns. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Take a look at the Timberwolves. Right now, they're locked into third place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs. And checking out Phoenix, a few slots below them.
And I think for Minnesota, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
It's obvious their eyes have been squarely on the postseason for a while. It'll be fascinating to see if the regular season dominance carries over.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The big three for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the four. Grayson Allen is out there with Nurkic. And for the Timberwolves, again, what an avalanche!
And this is all you need to know about the year he's having. He's coming up on the single-season franchise scoring record.
And when he does get there, I bet it's a long time until someone matches it. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. And you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show. Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
Minnesota shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw good, Edwards. Last season, GA, the Suns trading tons of picks, plus good young players, all for Kevin Durant.
And then this summer, trading for Bradley Beal. It's clear they're going all in, constructing a super team to try and bring Phoenix its first NBA title.
Pulls up. Booker's shot is good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Beal. And it's Durant with the rebound.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Passes to Nurkic. From deep. Rebound, Minnesota. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Durant. It's hauled in by Edwards. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. And here's Conley outside. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Booker. Plays it up off the glass. Booker's got his second. Basket of the night.
And nothing you could do. I mean, at times, Booker is just going to score no matter what you throw at him.
Towns for three. Buries it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. KD against Edwards. Offline from the high post.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 6. Booker at the elbow. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
The pass to Edwards. Over Beal. Almost, but it rolls out. Suns trail by 4. Outside Durant. Good on the shot.
Hey, I know Durant makes it look really easy, but I tell you what, folks, there's a lot of hard work and repetition behind what he shows you in the game.
Conley scanning the floor. Over in the corner, Edwards. Clock at 6. Pass to Towns. Elbow shot, and he connects with the jumper. Towns has got 5 points so far.
You know, no surprise that Towns is very effective from mid-range. With his size and shooting touch, it's expected.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Back to Conley. To the inside, Edwards. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard.
And another one falls.
And he's done it. A new single-season franchise scoring record. Great accomplishment from him in what's been an incredible run.
It's been a season for the ages for him, and one that will go down in the history of his franchise. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Morris subbed in for Mike Conley. Phoenix also making some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Royce O'Neal comes in for Kevin Durant. And Gordon subbed in for Allen. Pass to Reid. Towns in the corner. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Suns trail by 7. Here's Gordon. Phoenix, no good that time either. 34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Okogie's checked in for the Suns.
Substitution for the Suns. Number 2, Josh.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Towns, the pass to Morris. Towns down low. He's covered by Beal. Timberwolves passing it around. And here's Anderson from the arc. Beal pulls it in. Here's Okogie. The 17-footer. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be right back after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Naz Reid out there with Anderson. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Minnesota leading by 7. Morris outside. Edwards a screen on Beal. Morris dishes to Edwards. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Edwards got 16 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Okogie for 3, rebounded by the Timberwolves.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it. Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And they double up Gordon. Outside, Beal. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
Here's Edwards. And Eric Gordon pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Edwards. From 13 feet, it goes down. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
There's the pick. Here's Gordon. Misses off the right iron.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. You know, Devin Booker has a take on load management. He says, I'm not a part of that. I spend a lot of time in the summer making sure my body can take that load on. I want to be out there doing what I have to help the team. That's how I've always been, and I haven't lost sight of those kids up in the stands that might be seeing me for the first time. Kevin, back to you.
I like that perspective, D.A. Thanks. Here's Beal. Reed with the rebound. And Morris has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. A lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. When that happens, you can get blasted.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. Daniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Monte Morris. Rejected by Booker. Bittersweet to only have a handful of games left in the regular season, Clark. We've enjoyed the entire journey so far, but excited for the playoffs, I presume.
I definitely am, and the teams that are making it are as well. Still a few on the bubble that need some magic to get in, but that's what makes this time of year so exciting, the unpredictability of it all. And it's great to be a broadcaster this time of year.
Beal gets a wide open look. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Beal's got 6 in the quarter.
No hesitation whatsoever. I just love how Beal makes that decision quickly to shoot off the catch.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. Edwards passes to Gobert. Shoots from 14. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 26.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Suns trail by 8. Booker with no one around on the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And good that time. 28 points for him.
Edwards flexing on him now. Bully ball inside.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. O'Neal sets the screen for Booker. Passes it to Durant. High post try. Minnesota with the rebound.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Count that one. And now it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Booker looking around. He kicks it to Beal. To the paint. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
shot, high post, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Booker the pass to Beal. Back to Booker. Shot to stop the run. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Back to Edwards. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. The second chance effort. Drives to the hoop. And it's good on the way in. 34 points for Anthony Edwards.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Now Booker. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
And that's that in-between distance for some guys. Booker showing how comfortable he is from the mid-range.
Conley the pass to Edwards. With 1 on the clock. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Good to be with you for halftime. Out in Miami, it'll be the Heat against the Bulls. That's a 7 p.m. tip-off Eastern Time.
Either team could come away with the dub.
And now talking about our current game, gotta be impressed with the big halftime lead for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well, you look at their game plan tonight, it's obvious. Get the ball inside and go to work. And so far, it's been working very well for them.
Listen, the way they're playing out, they stay disciplined. This game could be over in the third quarter.
And that concludes halftime.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. The big 3 for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the 4. Nurkic is out there with Allen. They double-team Beal. Fires for 3. Allen's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Towns against Durant. Here's Nurkic. Gobert with the block. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
From past the arc, connects from three-point range. Booker's got 11 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation, but
at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Outside, Towns. Outside, Conley. There's the pass to Edwards. Basket good. Edwards got 45 points.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Here's Booker. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Timberwolves leading by 18. Pass to Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 6th assist on the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the league's best rebounding teams since the All-Star break. The Suns 3rd.
I mean, they just out-muscle their opponents under the glass. I mean, impressive rebounding numbers, and they've really only gotten better.
Beal against Edwards. And Beal kicks to Booker. Minnesota with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And how about that? Snuck in off the baseline and then the sensational reverse.
How pretty was that? Athletic basketball with a little bit of flair mixed in.
Well, you know, coming off the baseline gives you the perfect setup for that reverse throwdown, and he took advantage of it.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Beal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Conley against Booker. Outside, KD. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And now the Suns, a fast break. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Booker. Allen's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Great timing by Booker, setting up his teammate for success.
Inside, here's Edwards, and again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And the Suns making a change here as well. O'Neal's checked in. There's 1:47 left in the 3rd. Conley against Booker. Here's Edwards. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 54 points.
Boy, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Beal against Edwards. Elbow shot is on the way. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. And again, it's Minnesota.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
55 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Pulls up on the elbow. KD's shot is off.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Booker against Conley. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's turnover number 2 on the game, doing a nice job in terms of ball control.
Holding on to the ball and holding on to this lead.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Monte Morris comes in for Michael Conley. And the Suns making a change here as well. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And the rejection by Towns.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
A 3 from Morris. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Monte Morris is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Naz Reid. Then there's Anderson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Booker finds Eubanks. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 5 assists tonight. Minnesota leading by 18. To the middle. Here's Edwards. Good. He hits again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion.
And good! He hits it again.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Keeping the defense honest. Can't be over-aggressive against Booker.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for Minnesota. And then for Phoenix, Young comes in for Eubanks. And Bulls come in for Royce O'Neal. Conley dishes to Edwards. Over Gordon. Edwards can't hit. Suns trail by 20. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Knocks down the 3 ball. Booker's got 16 points here in the second half.
No 3-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards drawing the double team. Here's Alexander Walker. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Alexander Walker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Screen by Bull. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Reid the pass to Edwards. No good on the triple. Suns trail by 20. Pass to Booker. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by Booker.
not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Anderson finds Reed. Right side, Edwards. This one for three, and Ball pulls it down. The Suns have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Young's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 20. It's Edwards on the wing. Reed the pass to Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. At the elbow, it's Gordon. Back to Booker. Young outside. The dish to Gordon. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
A fantastic heads-up play there from Young to find the open man.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Edwards, and got it! Another basket.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns down low. KD's on him. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Nurkic's screen on Conley. Here's Booker. Connects, the jumper drops. Booker's got 26 points.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Minnesota.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
That's breathing a huge sigh of relief, guys. They're on their way to a win here, avoiding losing all 4 games of the season series.
It would have been a tough pill to swallow if they hadn't pulled it out.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Phoenix has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Booker, no good.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Back to Conley. To the paint. Beal with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Kept alive. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Minot. Here's McLaughlin. Defended by Booker. From outside the arc. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.